Good afternoon, guys. This is Madison with Empaths Alive. Today we're going to talk about clearing off negative energy that's in the house and also within. Some of you may notice that you have good and bad days. Sometimes those bad days consist of you not feeling well, feeling really, really tired and exhausted, and you just really want to get back to your normal self. So there are a few things that could be contributing to that. I'm not a doctor, not a health expert, but I do know that sometimes we are under attack from things that are unseen, from different energies out there. It could be another person's energy, it could be something that is not of this world. So we have to be extremely careful. Remember, I was saying that you got to be careful what things you bring inside the house. So today I'm going to talk about a few things of how to kind of clear that negative energy and what can you do about it. So first things first, I'm burning a white candle right now. I have my white candle. I think that white candle really helps you when you're praying. I think prayer is always a good way to start off things. You have to pray for help. You have to pray to be strong, because in this process you must feel strong. And the only way to clear the energy is for you to feel strong. You got to feel strong inside, outside, and you got to have confidence, because it's going to take that in order to get any of these energies to go away and to leave you alone. Okay? So I have my white candle. I'm going to say my prayer. Dear God, please help me to be strong. Please help me to be confident. Please help me to always do the right thing. Please guide me. Please always look after me. Amen. Simple as that, okay? So my white candle helps my prayer to be able to make it sound a little bit more loud than what it is. Okay, I always think it's an amplifier. It amplifies whatever prayer you have. That's why they have them in the churches and whatnot. Okay, so another thing. You want to clear out the energies, the negative energies in your house. Okay. Another way you can do this is to burn sage. So I have a little bit of sage here. I'm going to burn my sage. Okay. I'm using like a really old metal pan because it just ruins everything. So, as you can see the smoke. So what you do is you walk around the house with your smoke. You can open up the windows and you say whatever it is in this house. You can be specific if you know what it is. If you don't know what it is, just talk to it like it is another person and that you don't want it in your house. So go around your room saying, this is my house. I don't want you here anymore. That's all you have to do. You acknowledge that something is in your house. You feel it. You don't feel good. Tell it to go out of your house. Tell it to leave. Leave this house right now. Leave this house right now. Stop bothering my family. Leave this house right now. Open up all the windows. Make sure that there is a door or something that is open for it to exit. Show it how to get out of your house. Tell it to get out of your house. I like to absorb a little bit of smoke into my system to cleanse. But you walk into every single room with your sage burning. You don't have to blow on it or anything. A little bit of smoke goes a long way. Your house is going to smell like burnt sage. So you want to open up some windows so you can get some of that air out. Okay? Because your house is going to smell like it. Now you're going to smell like it too. Your hair is going to smell like it. So you walk around, you clear it, you can say a prayer, any prayer that you like, that you feel good about. But you must tell whatever it is to leave your house, to leave your family alone, to never come back. And you must say it with strong words, powerful words, in confidence. Tell it to get out. You will notice that the energy that is inside of my sage just burnt out. A lot of things like to interrupt when I'm talking. You just noticed the smoke went out. Like it was blown out. How crazy. Anyway, you tell whatever it is to leave the house. If your sage burns out, relight it again. Okay? Make sure the smoke is going. Tell whatever it is to get out of the house. You must reach all the bedrooms, the kitchen, everywhere. You need to cleanse your house. You can do this every single day. You can do this once a month, however many times you feel it takes. Okay? Now, this is the basics for cleansing your house. Can you use this to cleanse objects within your house? Absolutely. Okay? All you got to do is burn your sage, say your prayer, any prayer of your choice that makes you feel good, and walk around and tell whatever it is to get out. Get out of your house. Okay? You don't need any names. You don't need to know what it is. You just notice that something is in the house. It's bothering the family. It doesn't represent good energy. You tell it to get out. Okay? So my smoke is still burning. Okay? Now, another thing you can do is you can also buy different oils that will help. I like to, I noticed that my frankincense spray also helps, and you can do this. It smells really good. You can spray this around the house. There are different sprays out there for another day. But I feel sprays are more temporary. Can last an hour, 2 hours, sometimes the night. But if you really want something stronger, I would suggest burning the sage. So sage is your number one source. And keeping those negative energies out of the house is solely up to you, because you welcome those negative energies into your house through your actions. If you're not feeling good, you're going to welcome energies that aren't feeling good. If you're feeling really, really good, you're going to welcome good energies. Now, you're not the only one that brings these things into your house, but the people that come in and out of your house also bring these energies with them. So you got to be careful about the people you invite to your house, and what they bring, and that they can also attach onto you. So another thing that you notice with other people that may drain your energy. You notice that you get in an argument, or somebody isn't feeling good about themselves and they're around you, and then all of a sudden you don't feel good. Okay? How can we cleanse ourselves of these negative energies? Well, first thing you have to do is first ask yourself, you must calm yourself down. Take some deep breaths and ask yourself, is this mine? So whatever you're feeling, fear, anger, stress, whatever it is, sadness, you need to ask yourself, is this mine? And your body, believe it or not, will tell you if it is yours or another person's. If it is yours, then you will have a feeling of lightness in your chest, kind of like a sensation, a tingling sensation in your chest where your heart is. Your body will let you know, yes, this is yours, with the tingling sensation in your chest. When the energy is not yours, and you ask yourself, is this mine? You will feel the energy, or you will feel that feeling inside of your stomach, and it will kind of give you like a very heavy sensation, not so positive feeling. So all you got to do is ask yourself, and you got to be in a situation, in a place where it's calm, nobody's around. You can kind of focus, you can meditate a little bit before this to kind of get yourself ready. Your body must be very, very relaxed, and you must not be thinking about other things. You have to focus on this, and all you got to do is ask, is this mine? And if the feeling's up here, then it's yes, it's yours. If the feeling is low in your stomach, it's not yours. And what to do if the feeling is not yours. So if the person that came into your house is feeling really angry, and all of a sudden you feel angry, You ask yourself, is this mine? You get the answer from your stomach, the deep feeling in your stomach, the heavy feeling. And then all you got to do is say, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. Okay? And that feeling can be given back to that person instead of your energy like stolen. That energy will return to its sender, whoever it came from. Now, this isn't to say that this only works for people that are within your house. This can be for people that are of great distance from you, in another country, in the same state, in the same island. That from their own home to your own home, remember, we're all attached to each other. Okay? They're thinking about you, they attach to you. Excuse me. So, you want to make sure that if you've caused anybody problems, or if they've caused you any problems in the past, and all of a sudden they start thinking really hateful things about you, then they've just attached themselves to you, and now you feel bad. So you got to ask yourself, is this mine? And if it's not yours, then you got to say, return to sender, return to sender. Even if you don't know who it is, return to sender, return to sender. And the feeling will go back to that person. Now, what happens to that person when you return to sender? Well, when you return to the sender, it's going to make them feel exactly what they were originally feeling. I know you're kind of thinking, wow, that's terrible. Why? Because that person needs to deal with their own feelings. It's not up to you to deal with someone else's feelings. You already have enough as it is to deal with your own feelings. Now, if it's for children, this can work for children. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. If it's for, sometimes we don't have a choice. We have to deal with our children's feelings. We have to deal with our significant other's feelings. We have to be supportive. Yes, I get that. But that's not what this is about. This is about you protecting yourself. This is about you being good to yourself and not allowing others to just kind of take all the goodness from you and have nothing left for yourself. That's why you're tired. That's why you feel drained. That's why you feel sad, angry. And anyway, how can you be the better person and the supportive person for the other person if you yourself are not feeling good? So if you return to the sender and it's your significant other or child or family member, this just helps you to balance out again. And then it's not to say that you can't go help that person deal with their feelings, but this is on a different level. You can be supportive in more than one way, but in order to be supportive, you've got to be good yourself, or else you will have nothing to give to others. So think about it. Okay? So, return to sender. Remember, you are doing this in a loving manner. This is no harm to anyone. It does no harm. It simply returns the feelings of negativity, sadness, or whatever it is that's not positive. It just returns it to them so that they can deal with it, but in a loving manner, so that you can deal with your own problems. Let's say that you do get the sensation in your chest saying, yes, this is your problem. Then you've got to deal with it yourself. Okay? If there's a sensation in your chest, then yes, you've got to cleanse and do whatever it takes. Okay? So, I hope this was good. This is just partial of a video. I can continue on on a later day, but I hope this brings you some clarity. Thank you again. Bye.